Welcome to CNN, not that CNN. This is Cowboy Nation News.
Good morning, Western. I'm Chris, and this is my broadcast colleague,
Esmeralda.
and these are your announcements for today. We want to remind you guys, homecoming will be October 22nd for juniors and seniors. It'll be following from Spirit Week, which is from October 11th to 15th.
On Monday, wear your best Western wear. It could be any cowgirl or cowboy outfit.
Tuesday is anime/cartoon character day. You can dress up as any of your favorite anime or cartoon characters.
Wednesdays, we wear pink, so wear your brightest pink you got.
Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Freshmen dress up as the 60s, sophomores 2000s, juniors 70s, and seniors 90s.
On Friday is School Spirit Day. Freshmen will wear yellow, sophomores will wear red, juniors will wear purple, and seniors will wear Hawaii theme.
Anyone interested in joining the robotics team, please send Ms. Figueroa a message on Teams. There are no requirements. Students of all grades can join as long as you're able to stay after school.
Western varsity Cowgirls fought to bring home the gold. Western placed the first in their pool after defeating Detroit Cristo Rey Southeastern and Thurston High School in a very intense point-by-point battle. Ayolani Fernandez was selected as an all-tournament player for her skills displayed on the court, taking home her individual award, as well as receiving the game ball for her wit and aggressiveness, leading her team to the championship.
Everyone at Western, please remember to mask up. We're all in this together. Thank you.
And now we go to the Q&A with Principal Garcia.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Garcia. I'm the principal of Western International High School.
Okay, what message you want to get across to students?
Several messages that I was actually thinking about talking about this morning, as a matter of fact. The first one is that I talked a lot about this during the closure or virtual era of last year, is that we're still actually in a pandemic. We're still fighting COVID-19 across the entire country. There are, of course, as we know, a lot of variants going around, most namely the Delta variant, which is still ravaging communities and you know, people who are medically fragile and so on. So I just want to remind everybody that there are still protocols that we need to follow in the school. We have to try to keep our distance when we're not in the classroom. When you make contact with someone, you hug them, you kiss them, you do any kind of physical contact beyond a pound or a handshake, you become an automatic direct contact for that student. So that would mean that if that student is positive for COVID, that you would then have to quarantine for 10 days. Now there is the expectation that if you're able to engage in class while you are quarantined, that you can. There is actually an attendance code that you guys might not know about that states something to the effect of quarantine present or isolated present or quarantine absent. So if you're quarantined and you're not engaging in class, of course, then you would be absent. Teachers have the ability to teach both in person and virtually. We call that the blended model. And so that's something else that I think you guys should know. And I think you guys should know as well that as a school, we're doing the best we can to keep you safe. We know that 18 months, 500 something days of isolation or not being in large crowds or settings with other students makes this sort of a shock to the system. And so that, you know, our hope is that we can acclimate you back to what being in a big school is like. We want everybody to stay. We want everybody to learn and to enjoy their time. But we do know that it's going to take some time for everybody to get used to being back in the building.